glass on the rail, the sky unwinds. A ribbon of gold behind our eyes. Seat breath slow, the engine hums. We slip ashore, the afternoon succumbs. Hands on the wheel, salt on my skin. Small talk fades where the light begins. Your silhouette soft against the burn. We trade our maps for the slow return. Night leans in like a knowing friend. The horizon twines, the colors bend. Take my hand, pull me past the line where the day forgets to divide. Anchors up, we cut the seam. Gold on waves, a borrowed dream. Hold the night until it bends. We sail the edge where daylight ends. Lean into the tide, breathe then fall. City lights like beacons call. Surge and answer, skin and sky. We let the dark lift us high. Laughing low, we ghost the pier. Neon glints, the skyline near. Stories fold into the salt and wind. Old regrets left too thin. Stars wheel slow, a scattered choir. Our shadows trace an amber fire. Follow where the currents ride. Quiet vows beneath the light. Anchors up, we cut the seam. Gold on waves, a borrowed dream. Hold the night until it bends. We sail the edge where daylight ends. Soft as faith, the water keeps secrets pressed in salted sleep. Close your eyes, the world will float on this fragile drifting. Anchors up. Anchors up. Anchors up, we cut the seam. Gold on waves, a borrowed dream. Hold the night until it bends. We sail the edge where daylight ends. We cut the seam. Gold on waves, a borrowed dream. Hold the night until it bends. We sail the edge where daylight ends. Lantern smoke, polished wood, a rooftop sky.
I'm not even supposed to be here today. Show me the money!
touched with glow. We trade our quiet maps for currents we don't know. Every tide is patient.
Every time. I always forget something.
Dark lines loosen, letting us somehow. Lanterns bow like constellations near the peak.
Dude, yacht rock and dubstep / rhythm put together. This is hot. This is what it is. I feel like it's basically taking what I would imagine Manu likes to listen to, like what he really relaxes to, and meshes it with what I like to listen to when I'm relaxing. It's the perfect marriage of music, I feel like, of like old and new. I'm talking to chat. Captain pointing out maybe he's selling Pokemon. Yeah, I could see how Pokemon is going to be a great game. I don't know why. Like, I just really want to get my hands on Star Wars. Obviously, I want to get Transformers. That one's already in the bag. Don't know what I'm going to do with that, though. We got the P3 now. We got Harry Potter. I gotta go talk to my guy because I gotta swap out D&D. I think he's waiting to get that to somebody else right now. I'm thinking, I don't know. Let me put this one up to you. If I can get, what is it? This will be really good. So I can grab Metallica the remaster. I can grab Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Premium.
I totally thought you were talking to me. I didn't realize you had started to stream.
No, I said it was the chat.
I know. Well, before I said that, so I was so sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hello, chat. Yeah, now it's time for Michelle.
Yeah, it was Metallica remastered. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and potentially one other game. Oh, and John Wick. Those are the 3 games that I think I can grab. You need power. It needs to charge. Then you won't have to be able to use that when you're gonna have to switch controllers. So, oh my God, give it. Why are you taking it away?
Because I thought there was a charger over here.
No, there's no charger. Oh my God, she's like, I need a charger, but then she's pulling the
charger over here.
She was pulling.
You never said that the only charger is over there.
This is the only charger. I mean, there's a lot of power adapters over. There's an empty one actually. Okay. Yeah. Oh my God. HP is such a complicated game. It would be tough to be my only machine. Captain, I kind of know what you're thinking about there. Nintendo pointing out that finishing a game within a month is not fun. I absolutely agree with that. That is very frustrating. I remember the second time we picked up Deadpool and we beat it the first night. That was a really horrible feeling. Irish learned something watching RLM Amusement stream on HP earlier today. If you get the Horcrux for Flourish and Blots, the spell will not spot you a different Horcrux. If you get the Horcrux from Flourish and Blots, the spell will not spot you a different Horcrux. Okay. I didn't follow that, Irish. Oh, the potion. Got it. Oh, no shit. So the potion only spots you that one? That's dumb if that's the case. Yeah, if it only spots you the easiest Horcrux on the table, that's crap. No, that's gotta be a bug. Okay, they had that and Golden Trio. If it spots you Golden Trio, then it's worth potentially going after that. But you didn't get Golden Trio from the potion. Okay, maybe we should try and grab a potion today and see how that goes. I've never gone after a level 3 potion. Captain pointing out, oh, so Captain was getting at sometimes you want a good grouping of games for different playstyles. I'm gonna come back to that. You want different playstyles. So sometimes, like for me in a perfect setup, I want something fast and brutal. That's game number 1. Game number 2, I want the opposite. I want long playing, depth, awesome shots. I want like King Kong and total nuclear annihilation, right? And then I want a mix of, I would say, of everything else after that. I want like a middle playing game, something that can be brutal at times, but also can be a longer playing game. For whatever reason, Foo Fighters tends to be one of those games where it's 50-50, man. I have an awful time on it, or I have a great time. I would love to have Ghostbusters from Stern as one of my more brutal games. So I would have like TNA, Ghostbusters, King Kong, Jurassic Park, and Harry Potter, leaning a lot more towards the just ridiculous depth on the other side. But like a mid game, once again, Foo is perfect as a mid game. Deadpool is another great mid game. Captain pointing out Attack from Mars is your ideal table setup. I really like Attack from Mars. I know if I had it in-house for more than 2 months, I would hate that. Like, it'd be the same thing over and over and over again, which is actually another reason I get so frustrated with Godzilla and why it's not on any of my lists. Not to say that I wouldn't absolutely want the beauty that is the 70th anniversary edition black and white with just the red art. Black and white with red all over the place. Oh yeah. Attack can definitely be brutal. I also want an LCD so that way I can stream it without needing to use one of my extra cameras. Right, because we have something fun like the spot camera, which I did get working again. So Manu, while Manu was here, it wasn't working. I think one of my, I replaced 2 components that were like easy breakpoints on it because it seemed like it was a cable issue. And now it seems to be working flawlessly. You know, tonight will be the real test though if it keeps working. I'm probably due to replace a few more of these connectors. Hold on. Love how they have the movie along with 3 different things happening on screen. When you say these are 10 new Nintendo Raimi, I feel like I missed that. The screen for JJP is deeper than Pokemon Code. Yeah, you're not wrong. There's a lot still coming for Pokemon. And remember, we kind of have... Oh, I'm talking to the camera. But you're not here anymore. I'm like talking. Oh, 10K. Yeah, the Harry Potters are 10K new on the arcade. You might be able to pick one up at 9,500, but they're definitely holding their value. Captain says I played an hour of Attack every day and I'm not tired at all. And that's awesome. It's funny, I was on Reddit the other day. I've gotten to... Manu is raiding with a party of 33 individuals. Flipstream, MPT3K. Yeah, holy raid. Manu, my hat's off to you. Thank you so much. I'm pretty sure everybody that was already here already follows MPT3K. But if you don't, make sure, like, actually, Captain Booty Tickled. I know you're relatively new on the Twitch space, if I remember. If you're not following MPT3K, you should. Manu is awesome. When it comes to pinball, he does virtual streams, physical pinball streams. He's got another P3. And honestly, it doesn't get any better on the streaming side of things. He knows and does all the greatest stuff. So make sure you're following MPT3K. And that obviously goes to more than just Captain. Isaiah, welcome. Dance Panda, welcome as well. I came to you from Manu. Is level 6 Korean? It is, I don't know what level 6 is. It's honestly, it's my favorite view of the bunch. We were establishing whether Karen is really just the name of Manu's Alexa. Wow, I had to interpret a lot there. There's missing punctuation and misspellings, but I got there. I want you to know, Jay-Z, I got there. Karen is real. It's weird. I don't think I've ever actually seen Karen, and I've been to Manu's. Could maybe not real. Jedi, I must admit, I'm turned on. Tommy, how you doing? Is she real or AI?
You know what the difference is between you and me? I make this look good.
It's good that the strange man is gone so Zoe could come home. We did work that out on purpose. Zoe is amazing, and Zoe's met Manu several times. It's just my kid's 12. She's a lot, and having a guest over with Zoe, it worked out well the way it did. Tommy, can you see me? Says Jay-Z. So by the way, Manu, if you're still here and you can hear this yacht step station you had me build on Boombox is my new favorite station. If at any point you all hear something you like and you want to check it out, I say go for it. Just type in !song. So building this into the application, streamers are the very first extension built into this application. So there's just a toggle that allows you as a user, even a free user, to integrate with Nightbot and generate a command for you. She is an only child who demands her father's undivided attention because she loves him so much. Yeah, tonight was pretty good indicator of that. We're all turned on now. Oh man, it's good to be back on some pinball. We took a break and played some F-Zero 99 last night. I gotta say, I love that game. And on top of that, we had a YouTube guy come on while we were playing. Also Captain something. And I ended up following him on YouTube. Dude is ranked really high in F-Zero and just destroys in every match he's in. It was awesome to watch him play. And I got to, he did a live stream earlier today. I missed it, unfortunately. But it was really good. Kind of makes me want to get back into playing more F-Zero 99. It's awesome. Oh, you think 12 is bad? Wait until she's 15, says Flipstream. Flipstream, I know it's gonna get worse. Nintendo Raimi is Nintendo. That sounds expensive. That sounds $20,000 expensive at least. If your daughter loves HP and your son loves Sonic the Hedgehog. I like that. F me. Every time you pause after saying we had a YouTube, it reminds me of that guy that I work with who asked if Jordan Peele was one of those YouTubers. All right, so sipping on some tequila, we're gonna jump over. Let's get a game in, shall we?
Moonlight coats the pilings, lanterns hum the tide. Your shadow leans on teak and chrome, a slow familiar glide. Salt on the color of the night, we drift where secrets hide. A hush like paper on the waves, a pulse beneath my feet. The harbor learns the shape of us. Under the silver mooring we float, two birds, one restless sky. Hold on to the hush, let the light take note. We move where the slow currents lie.
Does anybody else have like specific sounds that bother them? For me, it's styrofoam. It's styrofoam. Like styrofoam rubbing against each other. Alright, I'm gonna try to open this. Oh. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna open this. Okay.
A tie that won't forget. We let the moon hold every secret, yeah. Under the silver mooring we float, two boats, one restless sky. Hold on to the hush, let the night take note. blue bass heart, it lifts, it heaves, it speaks in weight, then loosens every
All right, we're gonna try that.
Houston, we have a problem.
Okay, you guys can hear me now, right? Yeah, these headphones keep getting a little bit quieter every time I unplug them and plug them back in. There's always some weird technical issue that started showing up. I'm hardwired on purpose. Okay. Oh my God, that's way too loud now.
Moonlight coats the pilings, lanterns fold the tide. We drift in quiet geometry until the morning finds.
All right, we're gonna, oh my God, that's so much better. So the wires on the headsets always have crappy, tiny wires inside those, it's loose connectivity inside. Yep, I went through 3 pairs. I know, and this one in particular gets moved around a lot. I'll say that. Dude, my Bluetooth earbuds started sounding like crap when connected to my stream PC. One day they were fine, next stream, poop. Yeah, I had to move away from Bluetooth because of the latency on Bluetooth headphones. I was using them forever. In fact, I still have 4 sets of the, what are those called? The Aeropex or the Shocks? Cool Whip. Tommy, sorry, I saw it. I did it, yeah, we said it. But yeah, eventually what I wanted was to get feedback as I'm talking so I can hear myself as I'm talking through the headphones, and the Bluetooth was creating a weird echo. And I also wanted the ability to podcast or record, and once again, everybody be able to hear nicely regardless of what's happening outside. So I don't know if you noticed, but this microphone is right in the way. Like, it is right over the middle of the playfield. I don't know who did that. That's just dumb right there. All right, how's that? Can you guys still hear me okay if I'm like this? If I'm a little bit over here, that's bad. But like right here, it seems like you guys can still hear me. There we go. We're going to turn it just a bit. There. So now I can talk over it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, flip stream. One of these days, I'll actually spend some time like on the stream, and we'll bring that Screaming Sun back. Screaming Sun. So Bake says, I also can't monitor my own voice. It hurts my brain. Yeah, if there's a delay, it absolutely causes me... It hurts my brain, as you just said. I feel like... Gotta adjust it now. This is... No. There we go. All right. That should be pretty sexy where it's at right now. Maybe? I don't know. That's a little bit. That's even better. That's almost too close. I have 2 kids because my ex-wife did that. They don't call it a baby bottle for nothing. Yeah, this is the baby bottle too. I love this this microphone, man. It's so warm. It has such a fantastic sound. All right. So that is really loud. I think Manu may have turned that up just a hair. Game might be a little left-leaning right now. And by a little, I actually think it's a lot left-leaning. Yeah, it's a lot left-leaning. We're gonna have to fix that. All right. I thought we were at sexy level 4. I mean, since we are playing Yacht Rock right now. Hold on. Well, my level is gone. So I guess we're just gonna wing it. All right, we're gonna try this again. Let's go for that Ron target there. I got that. Nope, we did not. We did not the second time. I think I got it the first time. Okay, maybe we fixed it. So I'm gonna nope, little early. All right, what do we want? I want this right orbit. Missed it again. Wow, I am really surprised I saved it. I just realized though we're still hanging a little to the left. I don't know if anybody else got that. Oh, we started it. That's the Ron target. Now where did it go? We're looking for the snitch as it moves around. It's on the upper playfield right now. I'm gonna wait for it to hit a good spot. Come on, move good, move better. Sure. Damn it, now it moved to the Ron targets. Got it. Snitch caught, match over. Really baked. The radio station, it made me so sick. Really baked. Okay, you gotta be careful. Did I do something wrong? What did I do? Did the background animation? Oh no, it's so good. Okay. Dude, that's the kind of feedback I need. I mean, I also need to know when I do something bad though, like when it is bad. Jesus, like I'm off my game now. We're gonna level. Yo, got caught up in a conversation with my fake wife. Now I gotta put Sky to bed. A real bed or a fake bed? That's great. Okay, cool. Baked. Have fun with it. Generate as much as you want. Come up with some crazy stuff. Send links. You know, we're in an early beta still right now as I add more and more functionality. I'm constantly changing it throughout the day, adding more and more capabilities. I'm trying to get it to an entirely 100% functional, usable, intuitive everything. And then because there's a cost associated with generating the iOS and Android apps, then I'm going to generate the iOS and Android apps. But right now, I mean, especially with, you know, Manu and yourself, yeah, dude, the iOS app is necessary because on mobile, on a web app can't access the internet on either Android or iOS to download music It's actually a little bit different than that. But on an Android app, the Android app, if it's a web application, can't access the internet when the screen goes off. So the app will only play what's cached, and then it just stops playing. And it handles it somewhat gracefully right now, but it still sucks. Like, right, you would assume any music app would just constantly play whether or not it's on or off, so you can put it in your pocket and keep listening to tunes. So you're right. We need an iOS and an Android app immediately. It's just redeploying Android and iOS apps starts to get expensive really quick. So just nailing down the rest of the app first. The one thing I will tell you I noticed right away is you need to have a global yeah, it's just on the play screen. I like that. Global. I'm going to note that. Yeah, so you don't have to go into the song. That's so crazy because I've run into that same issue so many times. Like even just now before the stream, as I'm going in there and modifying the slider on it. Are you sure? Are you yeah, I mean Flipstream, I'm not going to buy a Mac. I can't stand using Macs. Oh, no. What? Man, I had this all set up beautifully before where this was moving without an issue, this camera over here. Yeah, it's a web page on a mobile device for now. I actually have an Android and an iOS app. I've deployed like 5 or 6 so far, and then I just stopped because I'm going to hit like $100 in those charges, and I want to dump everything into song creation right now. It's all hosted on AWS. And I'm using 2 different music generation services, so I can handle roughly about 20 to 30 concurrent song generations at once. But it's all being fed into queues, and from there, everything's running off of Lambdas right now. So the more people hit the app, the more performant it will be. Oh shit, Jeff, I forgot you were in here. So what's fun is early on, we had this idea back in January, December, and Jeff was very much into it initially. And I don't think Jeff lost interest, but I ran into a whole bunch of personal issues for a few months, and then decided about 3 weeks ago I was going to dive heavily back into this, and didn't feel comfortable asking for help again. Yeah, no, Jeff, exactly. I know you didn't lose interest. I had a whole bunch of life things happen. So yeah, it's really lost interest. And then I stopped sleeping about 3 weeks ago when I realized how improved the LLMs had become and the engine ideas started boiling over again. And now, Jeff, it's insane. And I do need help. But I didn't feel comfortable asking again. You have a healthy work life again, Jeff. This was wonderfully therapeutic for me. I appreciate that, everyone, for helping out. Baked really digs it. Anything I can do to help testing otherwise, please let me know so you don't have to ask. Baked, I absolutely will, and thank you. Yeah, Android's easy. Flipstream, I really have no issues there. It's just the costs associated with iOS. It's all automated at this point. I just have them disabled because you get charged per deployment, and the number of deployments I'm doing in a day. I'm doing typically 4 to 5 deployments a day, and I just can't do that in iOS. So I'm waiting for the app to get really close. We're almost done. Like, I'm going to give you an example of the really fun thing I did yesterday. I did today. I have a job that's now going through the past 7 days of every song title and lyrics that have been generated. And this job that runs once a day uses Postgre, I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyway, it uses SQL's fuzzy logic component, which I had to install in AWS, to do word searches for overused words. And now I feed in a top 10 list into the LLM generation, and that's one of like 40 things that go into the lyric and the music generation engine that we've put together. It feeds those in. I have a whole section on overused words from the past 7 days. So that way you don't end up with like every song Postgres. Thank you. Well, it's post GRE SQL. So it can't be, is it Postgres? Yeah, is it? No, there's a G in there, right? digress. Yeah, Apple just sucks. Sorry, that's my post-gray. There is a G in there. Okay, there's so many software developers in here. Great. Whatever, that version of SQL has a fuzzy logic component that you can add to it. And that was fun to figure out how to add it in an AWS hosted version of it. And I'm using that to do, like if somebody types neon or neons or neon-ish or all of those other things, we have some pretty cool things happening there. So I have a nightly job that generates the top 10 list of overused words. And that happens every night, and it's a rolling 7-day window that it calculates that on. And it shows you all the number of songs it's used in that were generated in the last 7 days, the number of instances across those songs. And then it weights it and provides a hierarchical or a prioritized list then to the LLM as to what to definitely not use anymore. And then as it goes down the list, it becomes more of a try not to use it and make your best, make a concerted effort not to overuse this. Jeff. So next up is going to be a graph database. In order to make related song searching based on the tagging system I have developed a little bit more performant. It takes about, I want to say about 5 seconds right now with roughly 2,000 songs. And I know that's going to get much, much worse as the number of songs goes up, because I want to say we're at about 10 or 12,000 tags. You should hit me up on Discord. I work for a company that might help with LLM caching and drop LLM costs, possibly significantly. Yeah, Flipstream, we're going to do it. I'm going to hit you up. But that's what we're listening to now. And anybody in the chat, if you want to check out what I'm talking about, and thank you so much, by the way, for chatting about it. It's been my life. I've been sleeping 5 hours a day trying to get this done as quickly as possible, because it's AI generated Pandora that learns more about you the more you like and dislike songs, and creates better music that matches more of what you like and ignores more of what you dislike the more you use the app. And the quality, as you're listening to it, we're listening to yacht rock dubstep right now. It's awesome. And I kind of lost my... Oh, if you want to, just type in ! song to hear the song that's currently playing, and it'll link you to the app, and you're more than welcome to try it. I don't even know what we're doing right now. Although this isn't yacht rock anymore. I think we've moved on. Really baked. My hope, honestly, is to keep it pretty dang inexpensive. What would be the point if it's AI and you're paying a lot? Like, it's supposed to make it it's unlicensed, so none of this is ever going to trigger like YouTube or anything like that, which is also why streamers are a primary, like, we've already integrated streaming right into the app. Screw it. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. We'll come back to this here in a second. All right. So here you go. I do have a dedicated Windows app. And that was really, really easy to make, by the way. We'll do it over here. So anyway, this is just some of what like Pinjamin's created over here. Pinjamin, by the way. Oh yeah, Flipstream. This is all React Native. And everything we've been doing, like the animated background, everything is all React Native. So it makes it really easy. Once again, I've got all the pipelines set up right now to deploy. And we're caching everything. Well, hold on, Flipsync, React Native. Goliath, welcome to the stream. We're doing a little bit of show and tell if you're just joining. I've developed a Pandora-esque app that generates radio stations, that generates music for radio stations catered exactly to your taste, that just gets better and better at identifying what kind of music you might want to listen to as you're listening to it. And it's getting pretty dang good. So you have just a standard Explore page. Awesome, really baked. I'm so glad to hear that. Really baked. I started playing with it like 30 minutes ago. Here, I'm gonna give you some examples. We have stations over here. Oh my god, Emo Cabaret is my new favorite station.
You're tuned to Emo Cabaret 069.BC06, orchestral emo and theatrical heartbreak.
Benjamin saying it really can make some cool stuff. I've been trying to stretch its limits, making some off-kilter combos. You have, and it's awesome. So Emo Cabaret is, if you remember the bird and the worm from The Used, that's kind of my inspiration for this channel. I want emo, and I want it to be theatrical, and it's awesome. Let me go down. There was... It sucks because I want to listen to what are the danger and tilt callouts for Harry Potter. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Well, the tilt is definitely I will not tell lies. It's that scene where he scratches into his arm, but it says I will not tilt. So you generate your own radio stations. Flipstream. Oh, here you go. Easiest way to get there right now is honestly just to do that. It gives you a link to go direct to this song. And note, all of this is running on what I call my development environment right now. I haven't stood up a production environment. So just be aware you're accessing something that's going to go down a few times a day while I'm running updates. And here I'm gonna walk you through kind of how the app works, and you get to see it, and then I can show you the behind the scenes that I have created because I have an audit page that's helping out a lot. It makes it easy for other people who are interested in helping make the engine better, easily see what's going on. But granted, it's the pudding behind the scenes pudding. There's a phrase. It is the engine itself. So you have stations, right? And you just create a station, and all you have to do is give it a name and describe what it is you're looking for. You also can expand down here if you really want to. Go into advanced, you can specify male and female voices, what you don't want the music, and then you can do some weird stuff here with adjusting the style weight, weirdness, and audio weight. I suggest not messing with those, but they're there if you want to mess with it. I created a hacker station recently. Mindwave was kind of interesting. K-pop was actually a really good one because when Manu came out, he created a station for city pop, and he said sing in Japanese, and it just did. I had no idea it would do that. But I'll give you K-pop over here.
K-pop 66 2.9000 Sing Strong Slay Demons.
So you can see down here, if we scroll down, this is the station's queue, which isn't visible by default. You actually have to go into your settings and enable it because you're listening to a radio station. Let's see, I messed with those because if there's something there, I'm gonna play with it. LOL. Yeah, really baked. You're gonna create music that doesn't sound good. Sometimes. like when you mess with the weirdness, sometimes the beats are a little off. But you can see here, you know, it's by Don't Panic Flip. You can see it's K-pop fusion, industrial EDM rap hybrid, self-discovery and acceptance, battling literal and metaphorical demons, cathartic resilience, and Joe, I don't know what that is. Soaring sing-along choruses and cinematic build-ups, drops, pretty pop versus abrasive industrial mashups. So that's part of what got sent to the LLM when it generated the music. There's actually a lot more happening, and we'll show that off in a minute. And then you can build playlists. Keep in mind that the more this app is used, the more performant it is, because I'm using lambdas that cool down basically every 2 to 3 minutes. So while it's not being used, I keep the cost down, but you sacrifice a little bit of performance on waiting for things. But this is where you can come in and add, move around songs. You can move songs around. You also get a look at what you've recently listened to if you wanted to add those songs to your playlist. And then, of course, you have what you save. So you have saved songs, saved stations, and saved playlists. That's really good, Flipstream. I'm definitely going to chat with you. Yeah. We're just talking about it. Ooh. Jay-Z just had a tattoo. Hold on, we're going to get off chat. Jay-Z just had her tattoo cleaned up after she nearly destroyed her arm, and it looks amazing. Yeah, it looks good though. Really? Okay. Don't pull away, pull it down, stretch it. Okay. Maybe it doesn't work as well. I don't know. Tommy, are you still on? Also, if you're going to get on, just go talk in a microphone. Oh, no headset.
Tommy, can you hear me? Tommy!
I think he may have gone away.
Okay. Well, I was just going to tell him about the rubber chicken and Dave the diver. The rubber chicken. So there's a rubber chicken to beat the fish with too. You just slap the fish with a rubber chicken until it dies.
I'm gonna go back into this here. No. Yeah, this is really fun. And like I said, man, I haven't been sleeping well. Flipstream, I'm so happy to hear that. Like, you just, everybody who says they're trying it out and they think it's awesome, thank you. Or not. Honestly, I also want the negative feedback. Like, hey, this didn't work. Like, it has usability issues that I'm going to start refocusing on. I've been so focused on adding more and more capabilities to this. I keep coming back and like address a handful of usability issues and then keep running on capabilities and then back and forth. So you get to, the cool thing is you get to play with different styles of music that you never would have thought before. Also, you'll notice a lot of them, the older ones don't have pictures, and that's just because I didn't have pictures generating initially. But this is sea shanty dubstep rhythm. Sea shanty dubstep rhythm. And it's awesome, right?
Night glass on the brine, lanterns hang like bones. We breathe salt and lime.
It's so good. Now, while we're listening, this is the app. Oh man, somebody just Chicago Coin. Thank you so much for following. All right, now. All right. Oh yeah, Flipstream. That's the thing is it's incrementally getting better all the time. But here, I'm going to show you just the audit page really quick. So I have two different LLMs I'm working with right now, Suno and Music GPT. And you can see here, somebody's generating a song right now called Neon Rewind Riot. And the first thing I have to do is like, here's the prompt and the response that I get. I have to generate the genre, subgenre, theme, and style that we're going for. And then from there, yeah, Flipstream, all good. Yeah, you just generate away. And the next thing I do is then have it generate song name. I have it generate the actual prompt that I'll send to the LLM. Content rules for lyrics that can adjust on the fly. Target length. And it includes everything that it generated in the previous prompt, right? I have an option for lyric repair that's currently, oh my God, ska new metal. I love it. We don't have to do the images. I'm now getting those back from Suno reliably. I've been working with Suno. I have my own tech support rep now. The Neon Rewind Riot is you. Awesome. And then here's the actual prompt. Here's the lyrics that I'm submitting. Here's the music style and the vocal gender, instrumental or not, negative tags, style, weirdness, audio, all of that gets sent. So you get to see the behind the scenes in this audit as to everything that's happening along the way. So I can go back down here, Neon Nights, generating a lot. Skank Riot Protocol. There you go, Neon Porch Revolt. So if we wanted to listen to the song that Really Baked just create, or was it Neon Porch Revolt? Somebody just said that, right? Neon Rewind Riot. Oh no, this is definitely Flipstream. I mean, this is ska and metal. We'll see if it's new metal.
Mailbox flags are laughing. Plastic gnomes keep time. Lawn lights hum like circuits. We count the perfect lines. Neighbors trace more secrets. Trim the corners.
Now, here's the other cool thing, Flipstream and Really Baked, what you're going to figure out as you're using the app is that the more details you put into the description, the better the music gets. The more data you give it, the better it gets. You don't have to, and you can make great music. This is great. I didn't realize I wasn't showing this, but this is the audit page. I forgot that I was still in chat with me. But this here, you get to see the current workflow of the different agents we're using. So we have an NL extraction agent. There's a router it goes through. There's a ChatGPT agent, and then you have the music generation agent. Goliath, we have a Pokemon right next to our Harry Potter over here. Sorry, I don't mean to be ignoring. We had jumped topics. We'll jump back over to Harry Potter here in a bit. Oh my God, Goliath, when going through chemo treatments, I got poked so many times, I'm surprised the cheese didn't fall off the pizza. Right, because of TMNT. I use some of the danger callouts from TMNT every time a nurse either starts an IV or draws blood from my arm. Well, hey, that's awesome. I am so sorry, Goliath, that you're going through that. But man, way to connect it back to pinball and then back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But we do have Pokemon, and we have Pokemon right across the way. Fantastic game. And we'll end up being back on Pokemon as soon as they put new code out, because we have destroyed that game. We've done and gotten to everywhere in that game I think possible at this point. So I'm gonna go back here. So this is how I'm using this, and if you're interested in Baked and Flipstream, if you guys are interested, I'll send you a link to this, so that way you can get in and take a look and give suggestions on maybe how you would mod the prompts in different ways. But that's pretty much it. I was trying to think of what else I was gonna. Oh, here, one other thing I'll show off, which is. Oh, did I just close that? That was dumb. Here. Dev API. There you go. Just to give it any indicator as to what all this is doing, here's my API that we've built up so far. This got big so fast. Y'all, especially with the jobs. I have so many jobs running either once every 2 minutes, I think is the fastest job I have running, but I have jobs running every 10 minutes. I have jobs running every hour. I have jobs running once a day to populate different portions of the database with information to make it as readily available as possible. So that way we're not killing our transactional database with searches. But it keeps going, including, once again, a streamer is I would say a first, what's that called? A first world customer. That's not it. There's a priority on streaming. So anybody who's using this, you can go to up at the top right corner, you click your profile, and here you can change your look and feel. You can change it to the hacker. There's some cool animations that play in the background. Light mode, dark mode, you can enable the queue, disable it. You can enable or disable the background animations, change your accent colors. But here's the fun one, enable streamer integration. And that gives you a URL that you can use. And it's not just a URL, it's the whole command to just paste into Nightbot. Hey, Enderkid, welcome. So let's go back over here, and I'm going to go to, I think it's my, oh, sorry, one more thing. Last thing I'll bring up about this. So if we make description changes, does it dump everything it's already generated? No, Flipstream, to answer that question, it will just change new music it creates. It will not go through and change any of the existing songs. Those are forever there. If you don't want them in the playlist, just thumbs down them. Or sorry, no, if you don't want them in the station, thumbs down them. You can add and remove to playlists separately. But this is my current everyday, like, work all day.
Samurai, Jazz Hop,
Pumpkin Juice,
4-3,
yes. This is all custom
8.1E,
software
5.5.
for the stream.
Ride the Warrior Rhythm.
So this is Samurai Trip Hop, and this is what we're going to be listening to. All right. Now, back to the pinball.
Lay cold rice fields, salt on my sash, paper name burned, carried like ash, footprints go where banners once lay.
Pumpkin Juice, when you say set up something similar, what do you mean by that? And are these all just web elements? There's very few web elements in this. So I'm using StreamerBot, OBS, nested scenes. In fact, if you hang around for a couple games, we can jump into OBS and I can show you how I have it set up. But it's a lot of custom software in StreamerBot to get things like the stream level and the stream experience points. And then we've got all local media for kind of the look and feel. But Pumpkin Juice, you'll see that as you engage with the stream levels up in terms of XP, and if we hit certain thresholds, we level up the stream, and the stream changes dynamically.
Iron remembers what I forget. Steel sings low for every day. A distant call pulls me toward home.
All right, so we're gonna give this a go for real here.
Keeps the night from cold stone. Foot to the water, breath to the sky. I forge a road where old gold.
All right, so we got our first lock shot towards Golden Trio.
River of idle blades, wash my hands, fold the old names into drifting sands.
Pumpkin Juice is friends with Meta Knight, and I'm trying to set up a fancy pinball stream. Pumpkin, you're in the right place. If you type in !Discord and you're looking for helpful hints, jump on we have a stream tech. I forget, actually, it's been so long, but we have a streaming channel on the Discord. So jump in and feel free to throw ideas, thoughts, or questions out there. There's so many streamers, even right now live, who are also on the Discord, who will jump in and respond to questions. But also hit us up on stream now. So I'm not saying you can't ask those questions now. And I'll show you OBS here in a little bit. Damn it, I missed her.
The road unwinds, acorn cranes count the passing time. And with breath, no shout, just stand. River takes the idle blade from my head.
Okay, what do we want to do here? We want 2 Diagon alleys. Nope. Did we get another lock? What was that lock for? Was that the Harry lock? You have to go back in Tampa in July for another PET scan. Yes, I'll be getting poked again. Goliath, I'm sorry. Hopefully it sounds like you're using pinball as a good escape. Let's see. Pumpkin Juice has hardware and sources, mics all set up in OBS. I'm trying to figure out software end of it all. Your setup is awesome. Well, thank you. Trust me, this setup is years and multiple iterations in the making, and the community here. Man, there's so many. Tommy, I forget what Tommy's name is right now. I don't know why I can't think of anything other than Tommy. But Flipstream, MPT3K, Tommy Jedi McMuffin, and another seriously like dozen other streamers. Man, during COVID, that's all we did was we figured out how to stream back then. Yeah, we're gonna try and grab that Hermione lock again. Missed it. Oh, we got it. Hey, is it just me or is the playfield really bright right now? Every hungry cry, but mercy can learn to pass. Yeah, that playfield was a little blown. All right. We do want Ollivanders. Cool. Let the river forgive what we owe. Silent drum, a single sham sing cry. A scar remembers where the vows lie. We fold our names in the smoke and die. But we moved it because we didn't hit it perfectly. So we do want to go back to Ollivanders. Great. All right, so Flipstream, is it cooled down now, or is it too dark? What is going on? Oh no, it was just dark. One. We're gonna go for that upper loop. Let that go. That may have been the magical 4. Oh, that sucked. Now it's a bit dark. Darn it. There we go. How's that? All right, so we're going to try for Golden Trio here. We're already on both 3. Right orbit. There it is. All right, we're in Golden Trio. We may have auto restart. Excuse me.
Smoke like promises and silent death. Footfall marks the hunger and the weight. Steel remembers hands it never met. Lanterns list the charts of olded scars. Paper screens keep secrets in their brain. Every oath is
all right, we do have a wand jackpot lit.
Vows laid soft as ash beneath the rain. Honor hums like coin on.
All right, we're gonna try the under over.
Desire tastes like citrus and regret.
We did get our Adaball, and that was on, I believe, the first. That was the second. That was the third. I thought that was the third. I'm a little confused. I don't know. Where's
Banners over silver ash remain. Councils whisper like geese in the fog. Promises traded for foreheads crease. Arrival's edge sketches, cold epilogue. A blade that asked for sudden quiet peace. Maps of kin and coin fold with breath. Paper gods that rent the steep into. I balance mercy on the lip of death. Count who I save and
see if we can hit this upper loop. Good. All right, we are ready for our super jackpot. Holy crap. So it's going to drop one, and it looks like we have the hardest shot in the game, in my opinion, for the super. Oh. Nope, it wasn't it. So we only have like 14 seconds. But we do have the auto restart, but now we have to do it all over again.
Silver ash remain. When drums go quiet and the banners fade, stays with band when dawn is great. The name return, the boys who left is the bed worth every blade and dead. I drink the winter like it's sweet and wine. Keep the ways that don't be steady lies. 6% is ash within my spine.
Damn it.
Mercy be the last of my replies. Under lacquered moon I lift the banner. Banners over silver ash I claim.
Crap. I don't even know what we need to hit right now. It looks like nothing. Oh, we've got to relight Ron. God, this sucks. Okay, now we're gonna go. Oh. Hey, we got another one jackpot. I'll take it. And we dropped out without getting the Horcrux. That sucked. Man, we really needed to relight Protego there, I think.
A blade that remembers.
Oh, Goliath, that's awesome. What a cool story. Well, I know what I'm listening to while I work tomorrow. Please do. And like I said, I'm looking for feedback, as much feedback as possible.
Letters of death, the night begins to Tommy whispers on the feet. Footsteps keep the oath and beat. My shadow bends beneath the
All right. Ooh, we got a 200 Quidditch points. We got the Resurrection Stone.
How to breathe the wind, how anger cools, where honor's pinned, but every lesson asks for price, and every lesson bleeds like ice.
And we got ourselves a fox. How would you like the feedback delivered? Excellent question. Discord would honestly be the easiest way. And I know Flipstream, you're on there, really baked. I don't know if that's awkward for you. I don't know if you don't use Discord, I can find a different way.
He folds his anger into care. His eyes find corners of my prayer. A laugh that hides a deeper call. A hunger soft behind the wall. I see the boy I used to be. Sharp as salt, too young to bleed. We trade a vow beneath the pine. One heart to guard the thin design. Yet parts of me would fold and run. Leave banners fluted in the sun.
Oh, Jesus, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking up at the allies there. You know, we got all the extra balls. I really wasn't paying attention when those all happened.
Lanterns tremble in the rain. Duty's road, desire strain. Ink and iron, hand on stone. The nail
Hey, we got our skill shot.
hold the line until the dawn. Then let the borrowed night move on.
All right, we can go for a Death Eater battle. That's fine.
Breath low, the sound of rain on roofs. A single post beneath my proof. I count the years like grain in jars. Remember heat, the hidden scars. If I unlace the cords tonight, what ghost of me will find the light?
A little late.
Blade remembers what I
And backhand is good.
but paper keeps
Oh.
the promises dead. Ink and iron, sealing scar.
That's like 4 missed shots, 5.
Lantern hums the
There we go.
river.
Eventually we got it.
Duty pulls where longing goes.
Ooh, and we have yet another extra ball.
Story to the boat. Hold the line until the dawn, and let the borrowed night move on. One name folded into two. A single
It's okay.
flame becomes a hue. Ink dries
Still can't believe I got a ball stuck above the shooter lane of my HP. That was one wild bounce it took. I know, up here. That's crazy. Today's high score. No, we're not doing that. Ah.
carry on.
Okay, Really Bake says Discord is your preferred communication method. I use it more than I care to admit. Yeah, I use it a lot too. Celebrated my victory at Busch Gardens. Unfortunately, Montu was. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Congratulations, regardless, Goliath. Seriously. I do a lot of ahs. Yeah, anytime it's not like a real one, yeah, whatever. It just wastes time. All right. Oh, you know, we were going to show off OBS. Who was it? It was Pumpkin, right? Pumpkin, if you're still here, Pumpkin Juice, we can show off how OBS is set up. You let me know if you're still in, though.
Rain writes kanji on wooden knees. Lanterns burn like old refusals. My sleeve holds the weight of another name.
Yeah, Irish said it best right there. So happy you got to ring the bell. Okay. If somebody sees Pumpkin jump back in, let me know. Because happy to show off the OBS stream setup. But that's very in depth for a lot of people who probably don't care. But if there was one person who would find benefit, then yeah, let's do it. So instead, let's give this another go, shall we? You know, I'm gonna go for the Hermione target right off the bat. Missed it. Damn it. God, I love this station. It's so good. So by the way, this is samurai. Technically, it's samurai jazz hop, but it's really samurai trip hop.
The faces fold into bell-shaped smoke. Temptation knocks with the sound of drums, but my palms are
No,
full
that
of
whole ball
yesterday.
is just
The river
awful.
teaches
Not a
how
good
to
start.
let things pass. Still my hands cup the same cold stone. Honor is a slow and private fire. I fan it soft, so I'm not undone. I keep the ledger of the quiet blade. One thin line for every night I stay. Counting losses like lanterns in a row. I go well only.
Yeah, Hermione, we got this. You and me.
Keep the ledger of the quiet blade.
How did I-
Salt in the debt I made when the moon asked what I traded for light. I answer
Man, that
steady.
sucks. I was really thinking we'd have that.
Answer night.
But whatever. That's fine. I guess we could do something stupid. We do the start term and try to go for the 4 modes. You know what else we can do? We can
The world slows down. Names like rain on the paper town. Memory is a knife that wants to be used. I choose the angle that
We're
keeps
still-
me
we're still
true.
angling a little to the
Soldier's
left. Hold on.
forgotten song. I don't belong, but I carry on. Small mercy, a single candle's vow. I bow to it and then I bow. I keep the ledger of the quiet blade. One thin line for every
One more
night I
time.
stay.
You saw that ball travel to the left.
Like lanterns in a row. I go where lonely promises go. I keep the ledger of the quiet blade. Ink and salt and the debt I made when
Come on, Hermione, you and me.
what I traded for light. I answer steady. I answer night.
Got it.
Lantern light folds into the
Thank you, game. All right, we're gonna go up the middle. We'll grab a flag
shadow is a page I
and grab a ball lock. I think we maybe got a Dumbledore's army there. If we did, it was dirty. All right, now we'll go Ron.
quiet blade. Keep me safe.
I think I got it. I did. All right, we got another ally and we got a second ball lock. Now we need to go to Diagon Alley. Got to pump those numbers up. Cool. We do not want to hit the right orbit. We do want one more letter towards Diagon Alley. A little too much. You know, let's start a Quidditch match, shall we?
Iron moon hangs thin and cold. I count the steps of vows untold. Shadowed palms,
Man, that
a
just sucks.
steady grip. Breath like rain along my lip. A whisper trades its weight for steel. Old blood
Yeah, let's start a
teaches
Quidditch
what
match.
I feel. Under the iron moon,
God, I love this song. In particular, the Iron Moon song.
Played in silence in my head. Under the iron moon, I rise. Honor carved into my eyes.
All right, we're going for that battle.
every strike.
We're going. Oh my God. We're going all over the place here right now. Mostly down the drain. Yeah, let's grab this bombastic bomb. No, I don't need to light Diagon Alley. Don't want or need the extra ball yet. Honestly, I'm ready to give up on this game. But we'll see.
Played in silence in my head. Under the iron moon,
Missed it, but we did start a match.
honor carved into my eyes.
All right, gotta wait for it to hit the other side, or
Stillness teaches what to
there we
know.
go. Good.
I fold the past into my palm. The world shrinks down.
Don't know where it
to
went.
one calm pulse.
I'm not going for the Hermione targets. I historically don't. That's in a weird shot for me.
The fight is near.
There we go. Middle. Got it.
So here
So we caught the snitch.
Footfall walls echo empire hush. The choices grid the harder rush. I step the line where shadow burns. I hold the oath, the waiting turns. No throne will soften what I give. No whisper lie will change how
All right, what's up? We can go for another battle.
Consume my fate beneath the iron moon. Under the iron moon I stand, waiting silence in my hand.
Cool.
Under the iron moon I ride, on a carved into
You videotaped every coaster I did to get a chance to ride while at Busch Gardens. That's awesome.
waiting silence in my hand. Oh no 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 no. The iron moon I
Oh, Jesus. Trying to pull up my sleeves in between and lost it.
moon fades into lights.
Okay.
Ashes of the night.
High score number 2. What? For the night.
Dawning under sea of time.
All right. Feel like we've got the majority of the shots dialed in. I think we can do this time. Hey, that'll work. Oh, it came back. All right, what else do we... Oh, it gave me that for the first one. So we're going to go that one.
Paper moons hang over narrow.
Oh, my God. Oh, nice. They're on your channel.
Saddles where
There you go. You can go check out Goliath doing roller coasters at Busch Gardens. I don't know how many restarts we're going to do, but there's going to be a lot.
I walk with my shadow like a second name. Roads remember footprints stamped by flame. No house akin, no gilded claim. Just a folded vow in a weathered blade. Lantern light paints the rate courtyard thin. Whispers of a past I can't step in. Faces at windows call my given sin. I answer quiet. Let the night
All right, so we need to hit that thing for another ally shot. There's one.
Stand at the gate while the rice field croons. Blade at my back, but my heart holds tune.
Okay, we do have more on the matches. There, that should start a Quidditch match.
Banners once rose like storms of ink.
God
Names
bless
black gold
America,
where the
man.
river sink. I learned to raise a flag before I could
Iron
think, till the
Gwazi.
edge of dawn taught me
I
how
assume
to
that's a
blink.
roller coaster at
Them
Busch
others
Gardens.
pray slow. My
Flipstream's got to crash for work tomorrow. Send a bunch of stuff.
My
Thank you,
chest is
Flipstream.
a
I
map
appreciate
of
that.
the roads I know, but this ground is where I will not go. I keep the oath under paper moon.
Got it.
Stand at the gate while the rice field croons. Blade at my back, but my heart holds tune. I keep the
All right, we got one ball lock. We're on ball 2. Almost no progress on this first game. No, so we don't want to do that. We do have a ball lock lit. So what do we want to do? We want to do...
names fall like petals, one by one. Choices on knives under the same sun. I could chase a banner into fields gone no more. Hold a door until the last bell's rung. Breath counts the moment. Step meets step, ghost in the rafters. Trade dead debts.
Okay, so now we need to light Diagon Alley.
I keep the oath under paper moons. Stand at the gate while the rice field croons.
And now if we lock a ball with Ollivander's lit,
Blade at my back, but my heart holds tune. I keep the oath, I keep the
our next skill shot, if we can hit Ollivander's right away, gets us not only into the hurry up, but spots us 2 of the shots. Yeah, there's that little hack right there. Spot 2 wand shots at the bottom left corner. Oh, I missed it. I think I missed it. I don't know. It may have given that to me. Oh, shish kebabs. Well, I messed that up, didn't I? So we don't want to start Golden Trio multi-ball yet. Or miss the scoop and just start Golden Trio multi-ball. All right, this is going to be next to impossible. Hey, Tommy, welcome.
Dawn shakes paper lanterns on a hollow lane. My breath goes slow, ash and iron in the same vein. See the leaves whisper names I barely know. A brother's shadow crosses where the cold winds blow. I learned to measure silence like a blade, counting vows and footsteps in the dojo shade. Honest, it's heavy like a coin in my palm.
All right, I'm gonna go middle. Let's try for this upper loop. Oh shit, that was a wand jackpot right there. I'm gonna be patient. Relight. Upper loop.
He comes with paper banners and the river's green. A history of victories pressed against his skin. Steel speaks shorter than the stories in his eyes. His laugh rings like a temple bell that bends the skies. We trade the old names for the price of one more dawn. I feel the ancestors weight the chain that drags along. My knuckles remember every promise I denied, but my shadow keeps my secret where the fallen hide.
All right, so we got an Adiball just then.
Crowns or hollow gold, but for the wind that guides, I give the seed a shadow of I stand without the blade. Hold the line between my doubt and the life I made. Take this like this to rain. The shame sin goes spare. I see the river split in 2. Mine and his despair. I wanna ask for bodies, then mercy needs a name. I fold the map and let the cedar cover flame. Alone is not the same as lonely when you choose to leave the way of conquest for a softer kind of truth. I give the seed a shadow. I keep the night inside. Not for crowns or hollow gold, but for the wind.
All right, we gotta hit, I think, a yellow shot here.
I give the seed a shadow. I stand without the blade. Hold the line between my doubt and the light.
Well, we honestly got way closer than I thought we were gonna get, and then we didn't. Bro, what is the second playfield camera that's panning? That song hit, and when I look at that, brilliant. I love it, yeah. So we got a moving camera across the middle of the playfield. We got a great song playing in the background. Oh man, Golden Powerball. That's a good one to get anyway. Helpful to get the rest of your lessons. Oh, Irish, yeah. I'm feel very distracted right now, like really just not focusing, but whatever, we'll pick it back up. So we have Explore Hogwarts. We have not gotten any Horcruxes, I think, tonight, and we're all now dumber for having listened or watched me play. We'll take a break here in a sec. Step away, we'll come back, entirely focused on the game. Let's see if we can grab this extra ball. Nope. Second try, did not get there.
I walked the cedar road with iron at my hip. Name stitched into my skin by a father I never knew. Moonlight folds like paper over every promise I keep.
footsteps, count the debts I borrowed from the past. The crooked oath, the quiet blade. Both
There we go.
heavy
Was
with
just
the
really
right.
trying that
I
whole
measure
time for the
courage in
scoop.
places where daylight won't go.
Lanterns on silent steel.
I hold what I was given.
Beneath this gold-lit sky.
I learned how to forgive in secret.
Lanterns on silent steel.
The world asked me to break.
I breathe and keep my shape.
I do not bend to their weight.
All right, there's one.
Old banners whisper names I used to try on like coats.
There we
Rival
go.
shadow
There's
circle,
two.
hungry for the shape I keep. A duty is a season that freezes the throne of spring, but mercy is a river that remembers every stone. I sharpen not to conquer.
We're not gonna get 3 out of that. We do have an extra ball lit though.
Single cut to split the dark. Not a flood to drown the world.
Lanterns on silent steel.
I hold what I was given.
Beneath this cold-lit sky.
I learned how to forgive in secret.
Lanterns on silent steel.
The
Here we
world
go.
asked me to break.
I breathe and keep my shape.
I do not bend to
Nice, we got the extra ball. Oh man.
ash on my palm, a map of who I might become. Silence answers louder than any shouted claim. If honor is the shore, then meaning is the
That was worth the double.
I stand between both counting stars that won't lie.
We also got the snitch on the H as it was coming down. I don't know if you saw that.
The flame remembers names and knows how
Woo!
to keep them strong. Lanterns on silent steel.
The night will ask again.
I
Oh,
hold the
that knocked the flipper down.
The slow road
to my end.
I was thinking that it would be cool if the game made a sound as if you were speeding on a broomstick when you go down the left side of the playfield from the upper playfield or from the upper right flipper shot. Right? If it just made like said like Nimbus 2000.
Blade sleeps.
That's a firebolt.
Learns my name.
Like it would be kind of telling that it wouldn't be stopped on the way down. Another machine that has a good danger and tilt callouts is Avengers Infinity Quest. Goliath, what are the danger and tilt callouts for Avengers? Captain, I finally beat my high score in Attack from Mars. It's now 8 billion. Nicely done. Oh yeah, we can grab yet another extra ball here. Missed it. I'm getting that back, thankfully.
Yeah. My shadow walks ahead like a memory of steel. Footsteps onto Tommy, every hinge knows the feel.
Cool.
Old vows weigh like iron, folded in my sleeve. Silence in the courtyard tells me what I grieve. I learned to read the
Awesome.
wind, learn the angle of fall.
Woo!
Counted each breath like a ledger on the wall. Beauty braided tight where the palms meet the sword, but the mirror shows a man who still remembers more.
I put embers in the river, let them float away.
There we go. I was trying to live catch that. Hey, we got our first Horcrux of the night. What's the merch channel points redemption? It depends on the different merch options. I think we have stickers and we have t-shirts. And if you redeem, I send you a stickers or a t-shirt.
In the market, faces like my past designs. Children with bright blades, laughter split by lines. I taught them how to stand, taught them how to bend. Told them strength is the art of knowing when to end. The clan drums used to call me by a younger cry. Now they roll like thunder, and I only ask why. Not for glory, not for crowns of cold tin light. Before the weight to soften into sleep at night.
Embers in the river, let them float away. Lay the choir blade down where the lanterns sway. I keep the old oath, but I learn a new name. Ashes
So
on my palm.
we're still in this mode. This does nothing for me right now in terms of progression. Like this is, we've already done everything that we can now do when it comes to Death Eaters. So there's no reason to do anything else in Death Eaters. This is just a fun it's a fun multi-ball, I guess, to get into.
Every scar is a sutra written on my throat. I hear bells in the orchard calling slow and vast. A voice that says the future need not be.
Although that's 40 million, that's not bad.
Moon thins like a blade. Hands empty, hands open. The old dead start to fade. Tonight I cross the bridge with cloth and with the bow. Offer grain to the river, let it take my toll. Not surrender to
Alright,
shame,
we're cool.
not surrender to fear.
Death Eater
Just
multi-ball
learning how a
is
warrior can hold
done,
what he
so we have
holds
Explore
dear.
Hogwarts ready. We also are ready to pull in another match and try and get to our World Cup multi-ball.
I put embers in the river, let them float away. Lay the choir blade down where the lanterns sway. I keep the old
We do have a ball lock towards yet another Golden Trio multi-ball. We can hopefully mess that up a little bit less. It looks like we have something. All right, we need to grab this extra ball.
Embers go drifting, lanterns breathe low. The quiet blade rests where the cold currents go.
Oh, Deathly Hollows is lit. That's what's going crazy over there. There we go. All right, Deathly Hollows is a cool little like mini mode. We'll call it like a mini wizard mode. You have to get 5 jackpots, and it's not a multi-ball. All right, first one up the middle, and it lets you know. So I need purple, red, and blue. Do not. I'm already on a double, y'all.
Leather and linen name sewn into a sash. My steps cut a thin line through cedar and ash. My hand remembers the heft of my father's
Yep.
blade. My feet remember
I got a ball
promises
save
I
for
never
some
fully
reason.
paid. Duty foes my collar, the road asks for more. They need a roof, not another rumor of war. Lanterns on silent bridge. Hold my name tonight. One vow to protect.
Going middle.
Vow to strike between smoke and morning.
What do we need? 2 and 2. So let's go there.
Which oath will I find?
I don't know what that was about.
Across the court, his shadow is a practice claim. Cold eyes.
There's blue. All right, so we just collected the invisibility cloak. Let's try red.
Once the throne of fear, I keep soft the proof. Still sings the legend. All men learn too young, but a child's breath outlasts.
I'm gonna try and backhand that shot. Got it. We got the Elder one. Now we just need to get to that upper play field.
Lanterns on silent bridge. Hold my name tonight. One vow to protect. One vow to strike between smoke and morning. I draw a quiet line.
1,
Lanterns on silent bridge.
2, 3, 4. Or I guess the first one counted. So we have completed the Deathly Hollows. That little mini mode is done. Now I want to get into Explore Hogwarts Multi-Ball on this drop. I tried to make a wubby Harry Potter station captain. I like that. Harry has been found. Harry Potter. Wonder when I'd be seeing you here.
Not the graves I paved, lanterns on silent bridge. Hold my name tonight, one vow.
Well, that didn't work. What do we need? Oh, we do need this.
I draw a quiet line, lanterns on silent bridge. I will carry the light.
We do have a second ball lock ready to go. I'm gonna go for Explore Hogwarts though. There we go. Fitting you get Potter Frenzy after collecting them. That is, I mean, that is the kind of thinking that that Eric and team put into this game.
One man keeps walking, dusk folding into day.
And we're out of that. That's just great. You know what? Let's go. Oh.
Moonlight glints on folded steel.
All right, we do have potions, extra credit, add ball saver, right orbit.
Old name stitched into the hem. I walk a road that knows no home.
Oh man. Hey, we got that.
Like salt on tongue. Ambition hums like distant drums. Two shadows cross inside my chest. One will learn and one will test. I hold the moon, steel oath I stand between. Clan and hunger, order and the
Man, we still need 82 flips.
a blade remembers who it swore to be. I keep my face, I set the line and free. Silk and ink and iron vows.
All right, I think we need 52.
Promises in winter thin. I sharpen
28.
on my skin. No mother's voice. So
One.
rivals grin, no ghosts judge the shape of sin. I pull the thread, I do not break. I choose the path the morning makes.
All right, right orbit. Can we? Nope. Not enough. I mean, too much rather. Not enough. There we go. Man, that right orbit could be really hard to find. If Harry Potter were to appear in Mortal Kombat, I think a good fatality would be Sectum Sempra. Watch your opponent bleed to death. I agree. That was his one and only use of, I feel like, a real scary. Well, not true. He used one of the illegal spells on Bellatrix. It was the Crucio or Cruciatus Curse. So he did use, I feel like, a bad one, but he couldn't hold it. Like, he could do a little bit of damage and that was it. But Sectum Sempra was different. He didn't know what he was doing, but he wanted to hurt the other person. He wanted to hurt Malfoy, rather. Let's get this extra ball, shall we? Let's do it. Yeah, there it is. Skill shot, extra ball.
Both of moon steel, quiet and slow. I keep the line.
All right, we need.
The night will know.
Oh my god, just give me the ball. All right, there we go. We are now in World Cup multi-ball. So this is an attempt for, oh, I guess it would be our third Horcrux here.
I walk with open palms, not the weight of a clan. Dust settles on my name, like ash on idle hands. A cold mirror answers back with the shape
No,
of
don't.
planned. Still wants a single story, but my feet learn to stand. Ashen oak, holy close.
God bless the haircut.
Between the code and what I vow, I bend, I breathe, I do not bow. Action oath, I keep the close, a quiet road, the one I chose.
There we go. All right, Battle of Hogwarts. Now it is just points.
Flags whisper of old debts.
After you use Sectum Sempra against Malfoy and the Half-Blood Prince, you get a detention for the rest of the year. And for good reason. He used a spell that he didn't know what it did. Like, what if it was a killing curse? He just used it. It said for enemies. Also, is there anyone at this point that even before the shenanigans with Voldemort, that is there anybody that would allow their kids to go to Hogwarts? Like, kids get hurt fatally all the time.
Set me free. Slowly I fold the pride away. Lay down the banner's way. The wall inside.
Let's see if we can grab this upper loop.
Patience learns my fate. I plant the ember where it fell. Turn ash into a seed. A clan of ghosts tune their drums, but not dictate my creed. If honor keeps 1,000 blades,
just gonna let that guy go.
A single hand.
At least we can get easily back into World Cup. Alright, now final exam, man. Like, everything's just triggering at this point. And we're this 1 billion point game here. What do we need? 24 spins? That should do it. Damn it. We do have an extra ball lid, though. All right, is there... Oh, we get a bombastic bomb. We don't really need it, I guess, at this point. Yeah, let's start a Quidditch match.
Cold road, kimono folded at my spine. Lantern breath on pines, footprints in the line. Names gone from my sleeve. A scroll burned thin, wind carries the smoke of where I begin. Steel at my hip remembers every.
All right, we do have a ball lock.
The past, the jagged silver song. I count the quiet stars, weigh mercy and will. The horizon.
There we go. We got another extra ball, which is great.
Hear the bell at dusk, low and slow. Shadow of the last bell where I go.
Choose the blade or let the ashes tell.
Which way a broken oath can mend or fell. Hear the bell at dusk, low and slow.
How many letters do we need towards Diagon Alley?
Village roofs like ribs beneath the moon. Children sleeping while ghosts rehearse their tune. A Lord's name carved on trees I cannot reach. I learned to shape my anger, learn to breach. Faces in the steam of sake, vows in red.
Cool.
God I bowed to, then I fled. On the
One more on Diagon Alley.
I stand where two paths meet and hear the call.
Hear the bell at dusk, low and slow. Shadow of the last bell where I go.
Choose the blade or let the ashes tell.
All right, we want to go to Ollivanders. Do we? No. Screw that. Let's just grab a third Horcrux while we're here, shall we? No, we need Ollivanders. I can't see what I have selected.
Silence my
Ollivanders.
name, the cold iron remembers only its own flame. A memory like
not.
that keeps its shape, then melts.
I think Dobby was scared of letting Harry go to Hogwarts in Chamber of Secrets. Oh, Goliath for sure.
The old world folds, the new world feels. I press my palm.
What was that?
to the road and seal the deal.
Hear the bell at dusk, low and slow. Shadow of the last bell where I go.
Choose
Could
the
spot
blade or let
banners.
the
That
ashes
actually wouldn't be
tell.
bad.
Way a broken oak can mend or fail. Hear the bell at dusk, low and slow. Shadow of the last bell where I go. Hear the bell at dusk, low and slow.
No.
Shadow of the last bell where I go.
Choose the blade or let the ashes tell.
Which way a broken oak can mend or fail. The bell
Yeah, let's do spot banners.
and slow. Shadow of the last bell where I go.
I don't want the Nocturne jackpot for 55 million. That is
Light in the temple clears the sky. I walk with empty hands and one small, steady cry.
The road keeps moving and the cold lets go. Under the last bell's shadow,
Don't want that.
I let go.
90 some odd flips.
big, big, big. Yeah. Night folds the courtyard like a ledger. Paper kites on braided strings, names written in ash. Lantern mouse watch, slow breaths.
I guess we should just go for Golden Trio and see what happens.
How to ask. Silk sleeves keep the dust from spilling free. Footsteps count the cost of being young and
At that time,
wanting more.
I think with Dobby, because that was the second book, it was just the once.
You see the hat?
I am Mrs. Nesbit.
Hey Ogden, how the heck are you doing?
Fall blind. Paper kite, ride the storm, keep the line. I chase the edge, but I won't break the sky. Paper kite, steady hand, steady mind. He wears his pledge like hammer chrome, bright and heavy. I keep my doubts like loose stones in my palm. The clan remembers thunder, remembers levy. We trade our names like coins across a calm. Bamboo is the counsel to a restless sleep. A blade can win a day, but who's the name it keeps? I learned to read the code where old fires leave to hold a heart that's fractured by its leaves.
All right, we got our second one, jackpot.
Cut the wind and don't fall blind. Paper kite, ride the storm, keep the line. I chase the edge, but I won't break the sky.
Oh no, 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 no.
Paper kite, steady hand, steady mind. Yeah, yeah. Low bell bread low, the moon folds in its sleeve. The fight is a
And-
the river wants to leave.
Oh no, that's coming back.
That makes the night up late. I let the paper teach me how to hold the rain. Dawn finds us measured
I gotta get these separated here. You gotta keep them separated.
Supremacy is heavy, it bends the load. So I lay down a different path beneath the sky. This is not surrender, it's a short kind of oath to bind what breaks with bread.
And then drain out both. Jesus, that is such a hard Horcrux to get.
I steered the current steady in its pace.
Sneaking a little stream watch while at work, no big deal. Hey Ogden, thank you so much for swinging by.
Fall blind.
Yeah, I also loved the Howler, the concept of the Howler. All right, Owl's multi-ball is up now. We don't really have to do another school year. Yeah, let's light Protego. There we go. That's genuinely helpful. Sure. Right.
Lanterns low,
Good.
rivers slow, ash in the wind. Silence keeps the score.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Scar like a map
Did
across
Uncle
my sleeve.
Vernon? No, it wasn't Uncle Vernon. It was Petunia that got a Howler from Albus. What is that? Is that even a high score? Oh, it's high score number 5. All right, we're doing it. We gotta put some names in here. All right, we got. What do we get? Check in. It is Jeff. So Jeff's getting in here. I'm just gonna put Jeff. But Jeff, if you prefer your initials and the off chance you still happen to be here. Captain, next time. If anyone subs, I just go down. I start at the bottom of the, like, whoever, if anyone subs, they get their name in if we end up putting names in for the night. So I just kind of work my way through the list. But if I get to a place where I don't have anyone, I either put myself in or just pick somebody from chat for sure. All right, let's go ahead and hit the computer here really quick. Irish pointing out blowing it up. That game, I don't know what this says about me, but I was horribly disappointed in that game. I know we put up 1.5 bill, but we got 2 Horcruxes, and I did not get any of the multi-ball Horcruxes. We played Trio twice, Explore Hogwarts, and we almost made it a second time to World Cup. We didn't get any of those, and I had a Diagon Alley lit, and I could have gone for yet another Horcrux. Like, we had the opportunity to do everything in that, and I just a little bit better. I like how in Hogwarts Legacy you can learn illegal spells and get away with it. Now, Goliath, I haven't gotten that far in Hogwarts Legacy. I'd love to, but I have so many games I feel like competing for attention right now, especially with pinball. And then the P3, and then of course all of the crazy side stuff going on with music generating apps. Avada something. Irish, thanks. Yeah, good call. Can you kill people in Hogwarts Legacy? With Avada Kedavra. Thanks all for listening tonight. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope you enjoyed the music in the background. That was Samurai Jazz Hop is what that one was. Really baked. Thanks for jumping in. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Y'all, We'll be back on Thursday this week. Tomorrow is league night. So I'm meeting up with MJ, and we're going to play some pin golf. Ooh, Captain Elton John. That pin is fantastic. But with Sonic coming out, now I get a theme I like and the speed of Steve Ritchie over at JJP. I feel like that may have to happen. And Goliath, I'm right there with you. I would always be a Ravenclaw. Power to the erudite? Erudite? I don't know how to actually pronounce that word. I only read it often. Not enough to actually say it out loud. Erudite? Erudite? E-R-U-D-I-T-E? One of my dream themes, if they don't F it up. Really Baked. I don't think they're gonna F it up. It's probably gonna be fantastic. Transformers is a bigger dream theme for me. And on top of that, it's got Geeski on code. I'm in. It's old school Transformers, and I've got somebody who's new, who's hoping to, I imagine, kind of prove something in the same way that all new developers are always trying to prove something the first time they come out. And I've been incredibly impressed with everything Elizabeth's done so far. So I'm excited to get my hands on Transformers. A Ravenclaw would know how to pronounce the word to describe people who appreciate intelligence. You're absolutely right. Transformers, the toys look like they're 3D printed from Temu, but the game looks fun. Yeah, and that's why I'm going the pro. Honestly, I think I'm good going the pro route. I think the premium would definitely be more fun, but I'm good with the pro. And obviously, we need Stumbler, Davey from Stumbler Mods to do something that fixes Optimus Prime, because having Optimus Prime stuck in his half transition state as opposed to just either truck Optimus Prime or badass looking Optimus Prime it's a crime. We need one or the other. The half transitioned him with this huge bulking chest as he's mid transition. That does not do it for me. So that is going to get replaced. Yeah, Really Baked. I don't think it was an odd choice. I think it was great if he actually transformed into a truck. And I think he did transform into a truck, and something got changed at the last second, and it's too bad. And it's really too bad, but that's fine. That's where Stumbler mods and other mod creators come in. There better be some amazing mods that come out for the pro version of the game. My guess would be, is he transformed, but it broke all the time. Yeah, it could be something. It's very likely something like that. Anyway, y'all, we'll be back on Thursday night. Probably some more HP while we're waiting for... what's that called? Pokemon to come back out. I think I get my camper back on Friday, and that means that I can go meet up with my the guy I rent games from, and we can swap out. I think we're either gonna get TMNT or John Wick. I'd love to play some John Wick now that the code is done on it. I've heard nothing but good things, so maybe I'll push for John Wick. All right, y'all, have a good one. Let's go find someone to raid. Have a fantastic night. We'll see you later.
I keep the line, I keep the line.